What's going on, bulls? It has been a bull rally for Ethereum and Bitcoin. I really think Ethereum is what's leading the way because of what happened on the 5th of the hard fork and the burning of Ethereum. So the supply-demand ratio changing, mainly because of the influx of new supply has drastically reduced. And we just seem to keep having this rally going up and up and up. Overnight, Ethereum got all the way up to almost 3,200. Right now it's sitting around 3090 at the time I'm recording this, which is around 1:30 Pacific Standard Time, August 7th. Let's see how much Ethereum has been burned before. We're going to dive back into this chart. Really something interesting to look at. By the way, you watch this channel to stay updated on crypto and to learn how to make more money from crypto. So hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. So here we are, we're on ultrasound.money. It's showing us how much Ethereum has been burned since the hard fork happened. 10,629 ETH have been burned. That is a lot of money. That is Ethereum that is just gone. That's never going to be had by anybody. And it, again, drastically reduces the amount of new supply of Ethereum on a daily basis, okay? Why that is so important is because it's the supply and demand ratio. Sure, say the demand just stays the same, and the supply is what it is right now. But every day, new supply is coming in, so that supply is constantly growing. Now, imagine that new supply coming in getting drastically reduced from what I can tell by about 70%. So say, 10,000 new Ethereum are coming into the supply every day. Well, after this hard fork that's happened, now only 3,000 are coming in. And add that to that majority of Ethereum current supply period is staked into the Ethereum 2.0 pools. So that supply-demand ratio is very, very, very bullish. Let's go back to the chart. By the way, check out some links in the description. This is good stuff on how to get free Bitcoin and get interest on your Ethereum and Bitcoin, which is nice because you stake it is what you really do. So here we are. We're on the 45-minute chart in trading view. Now, if we go back here, so what is this? This is August 5th right here, just before midnight. Ethereum sitting around 2804, then it took a dip down to about 2723, then it rallied to 2942, so now we're August 6th. I actually ended up taking a short position around here. Didn't go down as far as I thought it would go, which told me how extra bullish this is because it only went down to about 28. I think the bottom was about 28.66. I think that was the bottom. And then it rallied again and kind of evened out here right a little under 3,000. And then the bulls said, screw it, let's go for it overnight. And it got all the way up to, let's pull this up. It's telling me 3162, somewhere around there. It's like I said, just short of 3,200. Now it's been on a little bit of a correction. It got just for a second. It was under 3,000 and now it's sitting around just under 3,100. As you can see here, a little green dot got printed, meaning that should be a bottom. So it should go up, but we'll see where. I think it's going to go above 3,200. I think we're going to continue rallying because when you look at the actual history of support and resistance in Ethereum in this price range, in the 3,000 to 4,000, there just isn't much because, again, it's only really been there twice, once going up, once going down, because it rallied all the way up to 4,400 back in, April, May. And then it obviously went down over the course of time, leading us all the way down to a bottom of, let's pull this back. Let's see here. Let's go to the 1 day. You can see the bottom was down here at about 1,700. Good time to get in. This was just back in on July 20th, but as you can see here, because this is the daily chart, so each of these candles represents a day. It's just been doing nothing but going up. Every single candle has been green ever since June 20th. So how many is that? Let's see, 11. Today's the 7th. So it's about 18 days, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And this is today, right now, August 7th. So we'll see if it ends up green. I see no reason why this one should end up green. And if you look at this, it's super interesting because these candles are just getting bigger. Wow. Let's look at a couple articles. Here's the first one. Ethereum founder, Vitalik, of course, breaks down why the London hard fork is so important for the future of Ether. So he says the fork will help lower its carbon emission by 99%. That is important because of reality and that there's so much damn FUD around carbon emissions and crypto. So just shut those silly people up. Proof that Ethereum ecosystem is able to make significant changes. Now that is very important because even me, I sit here and I wonder, I'm like, God, are you going to be able to do this stuff? These are massive upgrades. I'm not like a, computer developer, programmer, engineer, computer science guy or anything like that, but that sounds tough. By the way, but they've been able to do it. So that's really positive. That's really bullish. Hence why we're seeing this prices go up because there haven't been any problems since this hard fork happened. So it included EIP 1599, which is a fee reduction feature that has been burning $8,900 worth of Ether every minute since it went into effect. Now, they say 8,900. What that really is, depending on the price of Ether. If Ether goes up to 10,000, that's going to be a lot more. So, but the reality is it's burning a significant amount of Ether. I wish they'd put it in that amount, but it's a guess because it depends on the use of the system, which obviously over time is just going to go up. 1599 is definitely the most important part of London, Buterin told Bloomberg. Adding that upgrade is proof that the Ethereum ecosystem is able to make significant changes. And then here's a little dig. Yahoo Finance puts that's in stark contrast to Bitcoin, which is so decentralized. The changes to its blockchain network are incredibly difficult. A little bit of FUD getting thrown out there. It is so decentralized, and that is so fantastic. That's why it's store of value. That's why it's digital gold. Ethereum blockchain still has big changes ahead, most notably its transition to proof of stake from the proof of work system. So this is where mining is happening. This is the carbon emissions. When it changes to proof of stake, it's just going to be based on validators, meaning if you have 32 Ethereum or more, you can actually be a validator, which is how you validate the transactions that go through. Whereas proof of work has to do with miners validating, approving, etc., the transactions. And this is where carbon emission comes through because this is where we're running GPU rigs and stuff like that, where proof of stake, the validators are not running anything, so there's basically no carbon emission. Will reduce carbon emissions of Ether by like 99%. In reality, by almost 100, by really pretty much 100%. 99% because sure, validators still have a computer, but whatever. The London hard fork definitely makes me more confident about the merge, Buterin told Bloomberg. They also expect Ether to have capping total amount of Ether supply similar to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has 21 million in its coin limit. That's all it's ever going to be there. In actuality, there's a lot of Bitcoins that are gone forever and never going to be touched or used by anybody. Bitcoin that has been lost, Bitcoin that is in accounts that the people have passed away and there's no one that can get into it. They'll never be accessed. So in reality, Bitcoin's real supply is less than 21 million. That's a topic for another time, but capping the total amount of Ether is only very, very bullish for the price and value of Ethereum. On to the next article. This is the last one we're going to talk about. Then we're going to take a look at the charts again real quick. See, this is brand new. This is only posted 48 minutes ago at the time of me recording this. Again, it's about 1:42 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So this article comes out. It's on Cointelegraph. You could call it Cointelegraph if you want. They're owned by Digital Currency Group, aka the crypto cartel. Nonetheless, so when you read these articles, just take that grain of salt. So here's what traders expect now that Ethereum price is over 3,000. Bull market could be back in effect after Ethereum price hits 3,000 for the first time in 79 days. Now, I pulled up this article because I actually think it has some good information in it, right? Bitcoin price surged also to 44,000. Wow. Highest it's been since, got to be April. Again, at the time of them writing this, it's at 3050. Ethereum went to new highs above 3,100. Like we looked at on the chart, it went to about 3,170 some. One thing I wanted to look at here is this. Ether is now at one of its final major higher time frame resistances, right? So this is the 3,000, 3,100, 3,200. So here's what they're saying. Once Ether is able to break past this 2,770 resistance, there will be little resistance ahead until the old all-time high of 4,400. If we go back to the chart, when was that high? Let's zoom in. That high was back here May 12th. So it was May that hit that high of about 4,400. And then it went down a lot to 1771 within a matter of 12 days. Went down a lot. If you had shorted this position, wow, would have you made a lot? And if you longed this position, you would have made a lot because it went up pretty fast. I mean, here's down here at 2,100, April 25th, and then all of a sudden May 12th, which is about 3 weeks later, it's up to 4,400, and then it goes down here. So in a matter of from April 26th to May 24th, which is about a month, this thing went from about 2,100 up to 4,400 down to 1,700. That is some price action, baby. Where'd that article go? So, but as you see, when you look at the chart, there was like no resistance. It just went whoop all the way up. These are the dailies. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 straight days of, well, it should be more than that actually. No, it's about right. About 20 straight days of green candles. Then we had some days of all in a row of red candles. But nonetheless, the point to be made here is there just isn't much resistance between 3,000 and 4,000 because it's only been there once. It went up and then it went down. The only resistance point is 4,400. I think new resistance and support points will get made on the way up, but who knows? That's just my opinion, not financial advice. So spin trades here, they put this here. They think if it holds over 29 to 3,000, which I think it will. Again, when we look at the chart, it just hasn't. Let's zoom way in here. Let's pull it to the 45-minute. It's just, it seems to be, I mean, it was under 3,000 for a millisecond. Ever since it's passed it, which is only, not even 24 hours. When did it pass 3,000? Looks like it did it about here. So that was, how long ago? What time is it? So that was like 12 hours ago. But 3,000 seems to be a pretty good support right now by the look of the chart. So my guess is we're looking at this. So it's probably going to go over 3,300 is my guess too. I think it's going to push way up to 4. I mean, I think at the ultimate high, we may see 5,000. That's how insane this is right now. More than 2,160 Ether were burned in the first 7 hours. Again, it's been like 2 days, and we've burned over, let's refresh this, over 10,000 ETH. 10,629 ETH so far in about 2 days. That's humongous. Absolutely humongous. So it's a really, really bullish time in crypto right now. And for kicks, we could look at the Bitcoin chart. Again, as you can see here, we're in the 45-minute Bitcoin. Here it was at 40,000 about a day ago. And now here it is 44 as its high. What's it at right now? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Just under 44,000 right now. As you can see, a green dot got printed right here. It seems to be pretty accurate. Wish I would have longed this. Oh, there we go. Went over 44,000. Wow. Looks like the high was, let me pull this chart a little bigger. I'm getting blocked. You can't see it on the screen, but about 44.6 looks like about the high Bitcoin got to. And right now we're sitting at, went back under 44. Looks like we might have a, boy, it went all the way down to 42.2 for a second. I think I think 42.8. I think 42.8, maybe 42.750 is a strong support. And then it looks like I think we're having a resistance around, call it 44.1. So we'll see. Is it going to bust past 44.1? Because we're at 44 right now. Is it going to go up into 45? And again, if we go to Ethereum, it's following the same-ish pattern right now. Bitcoin actually looks like it's a little bit further along. But again, Ethereum got all the way up to about 31.7. So there's some room there. I think Ethereum gets above 32. I think Bitcoin gets above 45 by the end of the weekend. That's what I think. So give the video a like, hit the subscribe button. Links in the description for some good stuff. Seriously, like Voyager, where you can get free Bitcoin and earn interest on your crypto. And it's not like it's actually staked, because you can withdraw it whenever you want. As opposed to when we're talking about the ETH 2.0 pools, that stuff is staked until ETH 2.0 comes out, and we have no idea when ETH 2.0 comes out. So there's a lot of good stuff there. Check that out. I'm very bullish right now. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you got some value. To the moon. Stay classy. You're awesome.